rain so cold, heavy on my skin. Let the cold damp air finally settle in. The alleys narrow down to a single line, watching the gray city slowly resign. I fold my umbrella like a broken wing, waiting for the silence to finally sting. Step into the scent of old wooden beams, a quiet escape from the suffocating scenes. Steam is fading from my cold black cup. I've forgotten how it feels to look up. The ticking clock is the only sound I hear, swallowing the silence, drowning out the fear. Oh, I'm sinking deep into the soul grave. Let the echoes of the rain wash me away. Beyond the blur where the shadows all play, I'm losing the light, I'm losing the day. Down in the hollow where the echoes remain, in the heart of the soul rain. I trace the cracks on this old wooden table, reading stories I'm no longer able to tell out loud or even to whisper, like a photograph that's starting to blister. The neon signs are drowning in the street, while I'm just a shadow feeling the heat of the bitter coffee, the only warmth I hold in a city that's turned so quiet and cold. Oh, I'm sinking deep into the soul grave. Let the echoes of the rain wash me away. Beyond the blur where the shadows all play, I'm losing the light, I'm losing the day. Down in the hollow where the echoes remain, there is a comfort in the falling down, away from the noise, away from the crown. Let the rain be my walls, let the dark be my roof. I'm living in the silence, the only living proof that I'm still here, even if I'm disappearing from a world that stopped caring, or even hearing. Shadows grow, I'm losing the light, I'm losing the day. So rain, take it all away, take it all away, dissolving in the grave. Into the abyss of the soul rain, just a shadow on the chair. can't seem to look up. A tiny cloud of steam has vanished in the air, leaving me with nothing but this empty chair. The liquid is dark like the shadows on the floor. I don't wanna taste this bitterness anymore. The world outside is a theater of gray, and I'm the only one who's chosen to stay. The porcelain is biting, it's chilling to the bone. A familiar feeling of being truly alone. I'm waiting for a warmth that won't ever return. In the silence of the cafe, where the candles don't burn. Oh, cold porcelain, bitter on my tongue. The warmth has fled, the final song is sung. Like this cup, my heart is hollowed out, sinking in the silence, drowning in the doubt. In the echoes of the cafe, where the memories remain under the weight of the soul rain. I see a ghost in the steam that used to be a blurred reflection of what you meant to me. Now the sugar won't dissolve, it's settled at the base, like the unresolved feelings I can't seem to erase. The waiter moves like a shadow in the dim, while I'm just a cup filled to the very brim, with a heavy kind of sorrow that's starting to spill, in a city that's moving while I'm standing still. Oh, cold porcelain, bitter on my tongue. The warmth has fled, the final song is sung. Like this cup, my heart is hollowed out, sinking in the silence, drowning in the doubt. It's not just the coffee that's lost its glow, it's the part of my soul that I had to let go. Wrapped in the porcelain, trapped in the glass, watching the ghosts of the city life pass. I'm freezing inside while the rain pours down. A king of the silence, without even a crown. It's all that I hold in a story of us that's already been told. I'm losing the light, I'm losing the day. So rain, wash my spirit away. Wash it all away. Just a cold cup in my trembling hand, drowning in the grave. Neon signs are flickering, dying all alone. In this concrete jungle I've always called my home. But today the blue is a different kind of shade, a quiet, heavy sorrow that I know will never fade. I'm leaning my head against the cold, damp glass, watching the ghosts of the city's heart pass. The street lights are blurred like tears in the sky, while I'm just a whisper, a low, lonely sigh. The shadows are stretching, they're reaching for me, in this sea of blue where I'll never be free. The air is so thick with the scent of the rain and the bittersweet echo of a hidden pain. Oh, the city's bleeding blue tonight. No stars above, just a dim and dying light. The heavy pulse of the rain on the street is the only rhythm my heart can meet, washing through the cracks of my hidden pain in the silent blue, in the soul rain. The puddles are mirrors for a soul that is torn, reflecting a version of me that's weary and worn. I see the blue in the eyes of every stranger I pass. We're all just fragments of a shattered glass. The coffee's all gone, but the bitterness stays, lost in the rhythm of these indigo days. There's no exit sign in this deep blue maze, just the sound of the rain in a cold blue haze. Oh, the city's bleeding blue tonight. No stars above, just a dim and dying light. The heavy pulse of the rain on the street is the only rhythm my heart can meet, washing through the cracks of my hidden pain in the silent blue, in the soul rain. Let the blue swallow me, let it take me whole into the deep, where the silence heals my soul. Beyond the noise, beyond the neon glare, there's a certain beauty in this deep despair. I'm drifting away, I'm sinking so low, where the silent blue is all that I know. Heavy pulse of the rain on the street is the only rhythm my heart can meet, washing through the cracks of my hidden pain in the silent blue, in the soul rain. Silent blue, soul is turning blue. Everything is blue. I wrote your name on a napkin white, condensation makes the ink run thin, like the regret that's hiding deep within. The edges are curling, the paper is weak, just like the words I'm too afraid to speak. I watch the letters start to blur and bend, a message of love that I'll never send. The shadows are heavy, the air is so still. I'm losing the strength, I'm losing the will to hold on to a ghost that is slipping away in the cold gray light of this rainy day. Oh, ink is running like a river of tears, paper hearts holding all of my fears. Words dissolve before they reach your soul. Broken story I can no longer control, sinking down where the echoes remain in the dissolving letters in the soul rain. The cafe is empty, the candles are low, nowhere for these unspoken feelings to go. I trace the lines of a memory so sweet, while the rain turns the ink into a messy defeat. Each drop is a period, each splash is a sigh, watching the ink of our history die on a piece of paper that's soaking and torn. A lonely heart, weary and worn. If I could scream, would the rain hear my voice in this deep silence? I have no choice but to let the words bleed, let the ink run dry under the weight of a weeping sky. I'm disappearing with every line I wrote, a sinking soul in a paper boat. Like a river of tears, words dissolve before they reach your soul, in the heart of the soul rain, dissolving, disappearing, just a blank page left in the rain. People passing by, like shadows on a screen. A life I'm watching, but I'm never seen. The condensation is a veil of ice, paying for loneliness a heavy price. I press my palm against the frozen paint, feeling the vibration of the falling rain. But the warmth of the world is a million miles away in this glass cage where I've chosen to stay. city lights are bleeding, melting in the dark, searching for a fire, but I can't find a spark. I'm a ghost in the window, a statue in the hall, waiting for the echoes of the night to call. Oh, behind the glass, the world is a blur. I'm a ghost of who I used to be, for sure. Separated by a thin cold line, watching the rain just killing the time. And the echoes of the cafe behind the glass wall, I'm waiting for the shadows to finally fall. The headlights are running like a silent film, while the light in my spirit is growing dim. I see 1,000 faces, but they don't see me, a prisoner of the silence, but I'm supposedly free. I trace the droplets as they slide and fall, like a map of a world that I can't recall. Just a spectator of my own heartbeat, safe from the storm, but feeling the defeat. Oh, behind the glass, the world is a blur. I'm a ghost of who I used to be, for sure. Separated by a thin cold line, watching the rain just killing the time. It's not just the glass that keeps me inside, it's the ocean of secrets I'm trying to hide. The reflection I see isn't mine at all, just a hollow figure standing so tall in a kingdom of silence and a palace of gray, watching the colors of the world fade away. Behind the glass, I'm fading to gray. Let the soul rain wash my name away. Separated by a thin cold line, watching the rain killing the time. Stuck behind a glass, alone, just a shadow in the window. Red and yellow dancing in the mud, an electric heartbeat, a plastic flood. The city is screaming in a neon haze, while I'm lost in the rhythm of these hollow days. Every reflection is broken and torn, like a dream that died before it was born. The streetlights are crying in a pool of gray, watching the colors of my life fade away. The asphalt is drinking the light of the night. I'm searching for a reason, but there's none inside. A distorted world in a shallow place, looking for the features of my own hidden face. Oh, shattered neons in the puddle's face, distorted dreams I can no longer chase. Every light is a broken Tires are humming a lonely low tune under the ghost of a hidden pale moon. I see my reflection in a fractured beam, just a broken fragment of a forgotten dream. The blue and the green are starting to bleed into a darkness that's all that I need to hide the shiver, to hide the cold in a city of stories that are never told. Step on the lights, watch them shatter and bloom in the garden of silence, in the forest of gloom. Nothing is solid, everything flows where the liquid fire of the city grows. I'm a shadow walking on a broken star, wondering where the real pieces are. Shattered neons in the puddle's face, distorted dreams I can no longer chase. So rain, wash the colors away. The cafe is quiet, the music is low. Nowhere to run, nowhere to go. Just the sound of the metal hand sifting through the hours like heavy sand. Each second is a hammer striking the air, leaving the scent of a deep despair. I'm trapped in the circle of the 12 and the 6, in a broken world I can't seem to fix. The shadows move slow across the floor. I'm waiting for a knock upon the door, but the only guest is the passing of time, a slow motion rhythm, a silent crime. Tick tock, counting down to 0. In this empty space there is no hero, just the rhythm of the seconds passing by under the weight of the soul sky. Each second is a drop, each minute is a sea, swallowing the version of who I used to be. I watch the dust motes dance in the dim, while the cup of my patience is filled to the brim. The gears are grinding a mechanical sigh underneath the gray of the weeping sky. I'm measuring my life in these tiny beats, away from the noise of the rainy streets. Just a prisoner of the present, a ghost of the past, wondering how long the silence will last. Stop the clock, let the moment freeze, let the silence bring me to my knees. I'm a prisoner of time in a cage of gold, in a story of us that's growing old. Don't let the seconds bleed away in the hollow echoes of the day. under the weight of the soul sky, swallowing the version of who I used to be. Tick, 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 it never stops. One last sip, but it's mostly dust. Memories turning into iron rust. I'm staring at the bottom, dark and deep. Secrets that I can no longer keep. The silt of the past is a heavy stain, like the bitter echo of an old, old pain. The warmth has vanished, the fire is dead, leaving only the words that were never said. Bitterness at the bottom of the cup. I'm afraid to drink, I'm afraid to look up. The dregs of yesterday are all I own, a bitter taste in the great unknown, in the heart of the soul rain, where the coffee stays cold. The grounds are settled, a muddy design, like the tangled threads of your life and mine. I try to stir it, to make it clear, but the more I try, the more I fear that the sweetness is gone. It's washed away by the relentless pouring of the gray. Just a residue of a love so bright, fading into the shadows of the night. I'm staring at the bottom, dark and deep. Secrets that I can no longer keep, like the silt of the river, like the dust on the floor. I don't wanna feel this bitterness anymore. Let the cup be empty, let the heart be still, against the winter and the midnight chill. Bitterness at the bottom of the cup, in the heart of the soul. Remain dark and cold. shaking hands in a restless mind, leaving the peace of the world behind. My pulse is a drum in a hollow chest, searching for a place to finally rest. The caffeine is fire, the spirit is ice. Loneliness comes with a trembling price. I'm wide awake in the middle of a blur, remembering exactly how we were. Heart is racing, but my soul is slow, sinking deeper where the shadows grow, drowning in caffeine and lonely sighs underneath the gray of the weeping skies. Wide awake in a nightmare of blue, searching for a trace of the old me and you. One more cup to keep the ghosts away, but they only get louder in the gray. My nerves are frayed like an old worn rope in a city that's lost its sense of hope. The rain is a rhythm I can't escape, giving the silence a heavy, dark shape. I'm vibrating with a quiet fear, wishing that you were finally here. Too much light, too much sound, but I'm still buried underground in the electric buzz, in the jittery cold, selling my spirit for a story told. I'm drowning in the black, and I'm never coming back. Heart is racing, but my soul is slow, drowning in caffeine and the soul rain. I see you there, though the seat is bare, a phantom presence in the humid air. The scent of your perfume, faint and old, a story of us that's already told. I reach out my hand, but I only find the cold hardwood you left behind. The light from the window is cutting through the empty space where I once held you. An empty chair, a ghost of a touch. I'm holding on to nothing, but it's too much. The shadow stays while you fade away in the echoes of this rainy day. I'm talking to the silence, to the empty space, looking for the ghost of your hidden face. waiter asked if I'm waiting for a friend. I tell him the story has come to an end. But I can't move the chair, I can't let it go. The weight of the absence is all that I know. It's a monument of wood and steel to a kind of pain I can't help but feel. Wrapped in the echoes, lost in the dim, while the cup of my sorrow is filled to the brim. Sit with me just one more time in the silent poetry, in the rainy rhyme. But the chair is silent, the seat is cold, a lonely secret that will never be told. I'm a shadow, watching a shadow, an empty chair, a ghost of a touch in the echoes of this rainy day. The lights are dimming, it's time to leave. A fabric of silence I'm forced to weave, stepping out into the midnight chill. The world is sleeping, but I'm standing still. The street is a river of indigo light as I disappear into the soul night. I turn my collar up against the wind, remembering the places where we once sinned. Midnight transit to a lonely home. Through the rainy streets I'm destined to roam, a dim soul in a city of light, fading away in the soul night. No destination, just a slow decay. In the midnight mist I'm fading away. The subways are empty, the buses are ghosts, carrying the spirits of their lonely hosts. I see my reflection in a passing car, wondering how I ever got this far. The rain is washing the neon clean from a world that is cruel and cold and mean. I'm walking the line between the dark and the gray, waiting for a sun that will never stay. The city is a heart that stopped its beat under the rhythm of my tired feet. Past the closed cafes, past the locked up doors, across the concrete, across the floors. I'm a midnight transit to nowhere. Midnight transit to a lonely home, disappearing into the I hear the rhythm on the rooftop tiles, a distance measured in lonely miles. The walls are cold, the rooms are dim, filled with the shadows of a memory's whim. I don't turn the light on, I stay in the dark, watching for a sign, searching for a spark. And it's still raining in my heavy mind, leaving the echoes and the ghosts behind. No sun tomorrow, just the gray remains, wrapped in the music and the rainy chains. It's still raining, it's still raining in the heart of the soul. Rain, the cycle continues, the water will flow into the places where the sorrows grow. I'm a vessel of rain, I'm a mountain of tears, carrying the weight of the wasted years. The 12 songs are over, the music will end, but the rain is a lover, a broken friend. It never stops, it never lets go, in the silent valley where the echoes grow. Just the sound of the falling. It's still